Hi, my name is Katie Norris and I'm going for Most Improved on Surge Radio. I started in September where I had no experience whatsoever of radio or presenting, so that was quite nerve-wracking for me. I started off on the breakfast show because I knew that I would be with two other people, so that wouldn't be as nerve-wracking. I enjoyed my time on the breakfast show a hell of a lot, and within 4 to 5 shows, I decided to join the music team. There I worked alongside Cash, who was head of music, and I got to decide all of the nice music that went on to Surge, which really boosted my confidence. And one of my first shows that I did on air was with Cash, and he sort of spoke about music, and I got to explain everything, which was really nerve-wracking. But everyone was there to support me, and the breakfast show had already helped me with that. Moving on from that, I decided to go and do my own show where I was completely alone in the studio. I was really nervous, but I had such a great time being on my own, and I think I learnt a lot from the breakfast show. And I saw that looking back from how I spoke and how confident I was at the breakfast show compared to how I was on my own, I could see a really big difference at how I presented. And sort of the energy that came off me when I was on my own was a lot better, even when I was with other people. I sort of had this happiness being on my own. So that was really good. Moving on from my own shows, one day I got asked if I would like to audition to present Elections Night Live. I didn't know about the elections at the time, so when I got asked, I hadn't had any experience at being able to audition, so I never knew what was going to sort of be brought up in the audition. I went straight in. I said, yeah, I'll give it a go. So I went for my audition, and within about a week, I got told that I would be one of the main presenters for Elections Night Live. So I think going from being really nervous in the breakfast show to then presenting the live elections was a really big step for me. I continue to try and do more things to encourage myself to present. I've had a really good time so far, and I've got a few clips just to show a bit of my progression.
News or no news in the studio, which basically is I have 3 stories sitting in front of me, 2 of which have actually happened and are real, one of which I have just totally come up with on my own accord. So we are going to start with the first story.
Aren't they?
I absolutely love that track. As soon as it started, well, before it even started and I saw Sean Paul was on this track, I wanted to just jump out my seat. And the whole time, all of us in the studio were just like head nodding. I was so tempted to get out of my chair and just start dancing like I was in the club.
So that was Kid Cudi and Day and Night. I love that. I'm so excited. I'm just getting such a buzz. I want to hear what other people think about what I'm playing. I'm really sorry if you're trying to write an essay and you usually tune in and it's something really peaceful or quite quiet. And if this is making you want to go out, that's kind of the point. It's good to go out. It's nice. But either way, if you want to text it to the studio, if you have a request, or just because you want to tell me about how your day's been or what you're up to, feel free. The number is 07547 006 005.
So, hello, you are joining me, Katie and Toby for Elections Night Live, bringing you all of the latest live updates from the elections. That was Fall Out Boy and My Song's Know What You Did in the Dark. So, what is first tonight? What's coming up?
Well, yes, first up we have the Community Zone.